Checkmate, alt-right, you're done for now. Did you hear about the New Year's Eve assaults by migrants? Yeah, totally made up by some milk-chugging neo-Nazis. It's all over the news. Obviously, this was all a hoax to create racism in Europe, and basically, migrants are all perfect angels that have come to Europe to start charities to help the poor. You freaking bigots. All right. Yes. It has just been released that an incident in Frankfurt that was similar to the New Year's events in Cologne was indeed fake. The German tabloid Bild received information from two individuals that 50 Arab men entered a cafe in Frankfurt and sexually assaulted several women there around New Year's. The police, however, discovered that one of the women who came forward was not there at the time of the event, so the police were given reason to believe that this incident was indeed a hoax. The owner of the cafe still stands beside his report, but the police claim the reports in Frankfurt around New Year's were totally baseless. Other store owners also confessed that the events, which were described as a rape mob in the German tabloid Bild, didn't appear to be something that happened that night. Now, based on past cover-ups of sexual assaults in Europe, whether it be Rotherham or Cologne, I retain a healthy skepticism with this sort of stuff. But with the current information we have, I don't have a problem with the media coming out and saying this didn't happen, and with Bild correcting themselves. The news gets tricked every once in a while, as reported by Chris Tomlinson in Breitbart. This is not the first time German media have been fooled by the so-called fake news phenomena. Last year in Berlin, a group of pro-migrant activists called Moabit Helps claimed a migrant had frozen to death waiting for benefits. The story was widely reported across German media, but when no dead migrant was found and the sole witness went into hiding, the story was proved to be a hoax. So yes, of course, people do lie to the media for political purposes. People do exaggerate. But now instead of just correcting the story, the media are using this story for their own political purposes. Leftists are treating this event as one big checkmate, implying that because this one situation looks to be a hoax, well, basically migrant crime and assault is just one big right-wing conspiracy. The media has had a field day with this incident from Bild. I'm seeing the story all over my Twitter, my Facebook feed, and Canadian news outlets with snarky comments saying, "Gotcha, Lauren. See, migrant crime is fake." And you know what? I don't totally blame the people tweeting me this, because the way these articles are portraying the incident, you would think all of the migrant crime was a hoax. Check out these headlines. Refugee rape mobs on New Year's Eve were a hoax, say German police. Fake news, mass sexual assault by refugees at New Year in Germany. Report of mass sexual assault by refugees in Germany, baseless. No, that's not misleading at all. That won't lead people to believe that no sexual assaults happened during New Year's at all. Seriously, these headlines are garbage. It's just so stupid, because guess what? This report in Frankfurt had nothing to do with Cologne. The mass assaults during Cologne in New Year's is still a very real incident, and Cologne was actually the main significant story about migrant assaults during New Year's. And it was not a hoax, yet headlines would have you believe it never happened. The trash reporting of trash reporting gets worse though. Check out this small YouTube video by a small news channel that pairs the story with some ominous music and text stating that the assaults were fake news. Some may be true. Really? That's how you're going to portray it? Just maybe? We don't know though, right guys? There's freaking videos of migrants assaulting women all across Europe. Are you people on drugs? And I mean, while the media worldwide was so obsessed with talking about this one story from Frankfurt, they missed out on the arrest of a 27-year-old Nigerian migrant in Germany on Tuesday. And what was he arrested for? Stabbing his 22-year-old asylum home worker to death and then fleeing the country. But no one really is going to know about it because they're currently being indoctrinated to think migrant crime is a hoax. Apparently, the media missed the story of massive crime surges by migrants in Germany, and not just random claims from Bild, but facts released by the country's interior ministry showing that crime rates in Germany would have remained static since 2014, But since the rise of migrants in early 2016, they recorded an extra 400,000 crimes committed by migrants. And it's probably gone up since then. So all these people sharing these articles and pretending that somehow this one incident disproves migrant crime and assault, they can shove it. Because the only thing this story proves for me is more media bias. Go ahead, report this was a hoax. In fact, I think we have a duty to do that. But y'all in the media should have been mass reporting Duke Lacrosse as a hoax. Y'all should have been mass reporting UVA Rolling Stone rape case as a hoax. Y'all should have been mass reporting Emma Sulkowicz and her mattress bullshit as a hoax. And how about all of the fake hate crimes after and during Donald Trump's election as hoaxes? That certainly didn't make many mainstream headlines. So let's all be honest about what happened in Frankfurt, sure. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this story is some sort of checkmate, because that would be ignoring reality. If you enjoyed that video, then be sure to hit like and subscribe.